Now that you're back in the league, how often do you and Chief, do you still communicate on a regular basis?
Yeah, quite a bit. We talk probably every other day.
Yeah.
And just pick each other's brains, like we're not, not too scared to talk about our feelings on how to play the game or systems. I mean, I don't talk to many coaches around the league, but Chief, I have no problem talking, and vice versa.
That goes back a ways, right? With you guys?
Yeah, I mean, we're roommates and stuff. But, I learned when they won the Stanley Cup, actually, Chief talked to me quite a bit, and I was picking his brain. It was enjoyable being a fan and also a guy trying to learn and just listen to Chief, what he was doing during that Stanley Cup run. So, I appreciate the insight he was giving me. Really helped.
What stood out to you more than anything?
Chief's, I don't think people realize he's a really good X and O's guy. Obviously, I think he's a great communicator, and he's a type of guy that there's no nonsense. Players understand that, and he gets the most out of a lot of guys. I really feel. So, for me, today's coach, it's a partnership. You got to be a partnership, and I think that Chiefs realized over the years you got to include the players in a lot of decisions, but the players know who's boss at the end of the day.
How are things going for you guys? You guys played very well since you've been here.
Yeah, the guys are playing. I mean, I think they're buying into what we're preaching. I mean, I got a great staff. I mean, I got Sergei Gonchar, Adam Foote. I got the twins. Henrik and Daniel Sedin. They're there every day when I need them. So they're around. I got a great skills coach, Yogi. Like I'm lying. I would be lying to tell you it's all me. It's not me. I have a great staff.
And Yo, was this the first time you worked with him?
Mike Yo, they were, and Mike Yo and Jason King. They were left over the last staff, and they've been terrific. Like they've really helped. Actually, Mike Yo's really helped with the PK because it was obviously a sore spot in his kind of the organization. And the last month we've kind of turned around. So he's been a big part of that.
We really scored 10 shorthanded goals in the last 18 games.
Yeah, I know. It's amazing. I remember in Arizona we had a run. Brad Richardson, Grabner, Derek Stepan. We had, I got to check similar stuff. There was 1 week where we had like 6 or 7. Things go your way, right? You block a shot and it comes on your stick. You get a breakaway. So, it's been. Hey, listen, it's been system stuff, but it's been a lot of just fortunate stuff too. And guys are scoring goals, so you got to give them a credit.
What do you like about Dakota Joshua?
Well, I'll tell you what. When I got here, I just knew something. This organization needs big wall guys, and we don't really have a lot. And when I saw him, gave him a run responsibility, big part of our PK now. He's becoming a finisher. He's getting some chances. He's finishing. I think there's another level there, and we're lucky we have another year. And I told him if he plays a big man's game, give and go type of style, he'll pay the mortgage for a bunch of years here. He can do that. So, but and Josh knows for me is consistency. If he can stay consistent, that's probably his next level. Is a couple good games and not so much. Now he's starting to string 2, 3, 4 games together, and I think that's a big key for him.
Give him a run with Pettersson tonight, I guess. Or?
Yeah. I put him against Chicago, and it kind of turned around the third period for us. So just to get P some guys, I'll get some pucks for him.
How's Ronak been for you?
I really good. I think the last game he hit the wall a little bit. He's 3 and 4. He's been out for 6 weeks, but he's really added a lot of puck movement ability. He's not spent as much time on our own end. A good first pass defenseman. Those are hard to find. A lot of teams have really good forechecks now, and if you can have that guy can make that one pass to beat 2 guys, that's a luxury.
Did you like the studio work? Doing the studio work?
Yeah, I loved it. Got to work with DP here. Darren Payne.
He give you some tips, or?
Yeah, he actually did. No, he's being humble. Yeah, he did. Him and Keith Jones were really a big part. It's a tough business. You guys know.
Yeah.
It's hard.
How about the Blues? They're kind of in an unfamiliar position. What are you seeing from them this year?
I think they're in a position of evaluating where they're at. I mean, they won a cup 2, 3, 4 years ago. They had an identity, and to me, the Blues over the years, they've always had an identity. That's why they're always successful, and I think they're finding their way again. They got some young guys coming in, they're high-level guys, and it's just a matter of time before they start getting back on the other side of the standings. I think personally.
You're in a position, obviously, that they're in as well,
Yeah.
looking towards the future. And Chief always has preached to us about, we're still coaching to win now. Are you in a similar position? You feel the
Yeah,
same
I
way?
mean, listen, these teams have been, this team won a cup. They almost beat Colorado when other teams had a tough time. So they're going through a little transition, but we're in a little bit different. This organization hasn't won in a long time. We're trying to find our way, so trying to find some culture stuff. So yeah, I mean, similar in that respect that, how many games are left? 8. We can't take the approach of, hey, let's get a good draft pick and let's milk it. We just can't, and we have to set a culture, and we're just set up for next year. As much as every game's important to us, and that's why guys are, playing hard for us right now.